Creswell Crags. Let's check that out. Apparently it's an old archaeological site with loads of caves and stuff. I'm staying in Clowne. I've brought the trusty campervan and I've rode past about 6 or 7 pubs. 3 or 4 of it what look interesting, not way here on trusty chariot there. So I'm gonna check this site out quick, have a look what it's like. Apparently there's caves and cave drawings and all sorts of stuff. And then we're going to check the pubs on the way back, see what local beers are like. Let's do it. So I just turned off the main road now. And it says it's this way. Here's the entrance. Oh, it looks like there's plenty of people here. So we can get the bikes locked up and have a look in here. Hiya. You got anywhere to lock bikes outside?
Yeah, there's a bike rack just at the end of the building.
At the end, thanks. Right, so in true northern travelling style, I'm here too late. To get into the caves, you have to do a cave tour, which is £15 an adult, £10 for a child, and you can go in all the caves. I think there's about 7 or 8 caves, but I can't go in any of them. I can go to them, I just can't go in them. Well, so they say. We can always see what we can get away with though. Ah, see, yeah, they're gated off. So no, you can't get into them. In fact, Jesus, you wouldn't want to go in that anyway, really, would you? Let me shine a light in there. Probably the camera might pick it up actually better than I can see. The flashlight does nothing. Well, yeah, you wouldn't want to go in there. I don't think that's an accessible one, really. It's just gated off for gating off's sake. But, And there's another little one here outside of it. Again, all gated off. But you won't want to go in them. I bloody wouldn't. So I think you've got about 7 or 8 caves all around this area. You can see one over there. Again, all locked up. Like this one here, all locked up, but footpath closed for essential maintenance. Yep, alright, this is the Boathouse Cave. And obviously if you buy the tour, you could go inside these, even though this is just that's it. But there were, I can't see any of the cave drawings on one of them. I think the Robin Hood Cave, I think it's called. You have the actual cave drawings on the ceiling and that. There you go, look, an old 60,000-year-old Neanderthal man has wrote private on his cave. You know, so other Neanderthal men don't come in it. But yeah, check this out. Stunning, you can see another big cave over there and over there. But yeah, beautiful area. It's not got a pub though. Luckily, there's loads on the way back. Can't wait to check them out. Because of the rock, there's been a lot of bones and fossils and stuff found here. I can understand why, looking at the crags, that so many's been found here. It's pretty stunning. Inspiring visitors for over 50,000 years. Might only £1.30 back then.
No, we're not going again. Come on.
Let's have a look at this one. See what's going on in here. Again. Now, yeah, it doesn't really work, does it? When you've put original artefacts down on the floor there. You know, there's some things what have been found I suppose. It's like a deer antler there and stuff. And then you put decking down. But I take it that's what bring kids in here. Again, I can't see any carvings really on that one. But yeah, it's just a cave. There's no pubs in it. Well, I didn't pay 15 quid for a tour because I thought you was actually going in caves and walking into caves and going like caving, do you know what I mean? Imagine paying £15 and then they just open that and let you sit in it and you'd be like, it's a bit rubbish. But I might be wrong. I've only seen bloody 2, so we'll see. We'll find out. Wolf's Tooth, 80,000 years old, was found here in 1998, and a load of poo was found here by me in 2025. We've got another cave here. Apparently this is the big one. Robin Hood Cave, a Creswell Point flint knife blade, 12,500 years old, was found in 1969, which happens to be the year I was born. I think this is the one of the ones you can actually get in, because I think I've read that this is one of the biggest ones. So obviously they've built, it's all locked up, there's no way, and it's not even like I can climb over. I can hear people in there. This is a scheduled ancient monument. Not sure how much the camera will pick up in there. Well, yeah. Now, unlike the other ones, that actually does look quite interesting. Where, you know, I suppose you pay and you get the tour of those caves. But I paid £15 and they'd all been like them last ones, I wouldn't have bothered. No, I'd have been peed off if I'd have paid £15. But I don't think this one really classes as a cave. Just like a little spot you can sit in or something. Look, I'm in a cave. What's not really a cave? Yep.
Homo sapiens made repeated visits to Creswell Crags during some parts of the late glacial. Archaeological discoveries helped to reveal the ways in which humans...
Little branch you can sit on, and a little stream. Isn't that beautiful little tiny stream there. Yay. Thirsty actually. Be ready for that pint up way back. Or 3 or 4. Maybe 5. There's a pretty high one up there. I don't know how they get to that. Well, they still bothered putting a lock in it, you know, to stop people getting in it. But the sad state of today where they're all, the footpath on the other side, unfortunately, is closed. We have to walk back the same way now because that's closed for maintenance. So, can't see any of those caves on that side. Not that you can see much anyway because they're all gated up, you know. Typical UK. Anything that can be got in has got to be gated up. I went to one in San Miguel in Spain where they had a cave system. And you could basically, once you paid your euros get in there, you could walk through the cave system for about half an hour. Freely. You know, these lot, you've got to pay 15 quid. You've got to have a safety helmet and a guide and all that. And it's like, everything's safety, safety, safety. But it sort of ruins it in a way. I think the whole idea of exploring caves is the sort of the unknown side of it. That's what excites me anyway. It is very beautiful woodland though. It's nothing quite like the English countryside. Sound of the birds. The sun is shining, and I think quite a lot of the UK's got thunderstorms today, but not here. Probably can't hear me because of the wind noise. I don't know, I'm using the mic, but it's a bit windy. Well, finally I've got a bit of a downhill bit. It's all been bloody uphill. Oh, have I got here? Horses. Hello. Alright. And here's the turn into Clowne, and we will get on the pavement in a minute, and we might have a look where the nearest pub is. Oh, coming weren't that bad because it was mainly downhill. Going back, it's all uphill, but I remember there was like an old tap house something on the way here in the little village. I'm going to call there might be one before it. I think there is one before it. I'm looking forward to that one. You know, get some proper beer. But I need a rest for the moment. It is absolutely roasting. It's 25 degrees at the moment. And when you're cycling all the way uphill, it can be a bit tiring and thirsty. Right, so it's tap house. I've got a Jaipur IPA, proper IPA, Indian Pale Ale. So we'll give it a go. Oh, that is gorgeous. That really is stunning. What a really nice pale. It's a Monk's brew, this one, I think. I forgot what brewery it is, but I can have a look. I'll stick it down at the bottom now. Jesus, the Monks can brew a beer. That's a solid 8. Beautiful. I'm an idiot. An absolute idiot. Because I just got another pint. And it's not brewed by Monks at all. Because it's part of the Northern Monk Brewery. So Jaipur is brewed by the Thornbridge Brewery, and the Faith is brewed by the Northern Monk Brewery, which is based in Leeds. And this is a Jaipur Faith, so it's like a collaboration of 2 beers. It's got the grist of the Faith and the hops of the Jaipur, so it's like 2 beers in one. It is bloody lovely if you ever see it. So the Jaipur Faith, I highly recommend it. It's really good, but it's not brewed by Monks. So what I said before, that Monks brew absolutely amazing beer. They do, but they don't brew this one unless they've got a couple of Monks on books. Who knows? But I doubt it. So we've got a nice little downhill bit now coming up. I've just called it the closest pub to the campsite, called the Angel. What we've been in before in the past video. You might not be hearing this because it is bloody windy going down this hill at this speed. But there's no artists on tonight, but they have got karaoke. So guess where I'm going to be? In the karaoke, all the way downhill. Can't even pedal, it's too quick. And just here, see where I left, is where we're staying tonight. Stanfree Farm. Back up farm. So this little farm here, you can find it on PitchUp and stuff. High season like now, it's like 24 quid a night or something. You got a nice little fishing pond now, look. And then we're perched up here. You know, I can see a little van there. Let's get back to that. They've got a little thing there. They do all the farm food. So you could get like Angus Aberdeen cheeseburgers for like a £5 and stuff cooked for you. We're tight as cramps, so we bought our own stuff anyway, so saving up for holiday at the moment. I'm going to get back over to Lanzarote in a few weeks. But yeah, all good. Back at the van. Hello home. Jesus, what a mess. I'll clean this all up before I cook. There we go. And this is one I should have drank last week, but I didn't get around to it. And it's called Buffering, with the guy smashing his computer up in it. It's 5%. Got it through Beer 52, as normal. And it's the Bad News Beer Company. Who remembers Bad News? Comic Strip Presents. No, what a comedy that were. So let's give Buffering a try. Ooh. Now that tastes completely different to what I've just had, the Indian Pale Ale. I'm not quite sure it's, it classes itself as a cold IPA, but it's not as citrusy as most IPAs. It almost tastes, can't really place that actually. It's got a taste of its own, but it's nice. It's nice. It's not something I would go out my way to buy. I'll give it a 6.5 anyway, but yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Probably not my taste, if you like, but it is nice. 6.5. Let's roll some food together. And tonight, we'll have some rice, some bars of fillets, salt and pepper fillets, and salt and pepper, bit of mixed herbs and some soy sauce, fry it all up in a pan, see what comes out. Watching old episodes of Bullseye. Haha! Now we've got Ginger Gold. Ginger Gold, brewed for women. For women? I don't know, no, not for women, no. It's brewed by women, and it is a summer pale, so let's give it a go, see what it's like. Oh God. 14. No. I don't like that one bit. It's like, it's got a really limey taste to it, which I'm not a fan of. Let me just stick my specs on and see what it actually is. It's not lime, I can actually taste it. It is ginger, it tastes very gingery. It's like ginger and lime mixed together. It's not for me. I'm not a big fan of ginger as it is anyway, so nah, Ginger Gold, sorry. I'd give that a 3 because of my taste buds. 3. So the bars of fillets are nicely cooking there. But because I'm frying them and they're meant to be oven baked, what I'm going to do the same as I did with the bloody chicken the other week. I'm going to part cook them, then cut them up into tiny bits, and then put them back in the pan with the rice, cook everything together, add some flavourings, and we're away. So I've just chopped all the fish up. I'm going to add the rice and stuff now. Make something good. So if there's a bit of wind noise, but Diane's just gone talking to the goats, which you'll probably see on this video anyway. So there's all the rice chucked in now, some herbs, some salt and pepper, and all the fish. Let's get some soy sauce in there. Oh yeah, get it in there. Give it a bit of colour.
Well, what a fantastic day this is turning out to be. First we had swimming, then we had a bike ride, then we had walking around a national park, I think, and then we had another bike ride, a couple of beers, all in the sun, And now we have horses. Little baby micro horses. How fantastic do they look? And then let's see what comes next. How cool are these? Baby goats, big goats, llamas, maybe. And how sweet are them? Are you coming to say hello? Are you coming to say hello? How cute are these people? I've got no food. Got no food.
So there we go. Oh yes. And there's the finished stuff. There's not a lot there, but I've been eating it. Oh yes, bloody lovely. I'm not just blowing my own trumpet there, that is actually really good. 8 out of 10, chef. I'll just wait. Well, she puts a slap on and we could go pub and get. Ow! You're putting your slap on. What are you doing? Don't put your slap on me.
I didn't poach you. Look. My slap on you is wasted.
Yeah. So yeah, just waiting for her to get ready and then we're off. We're gonna go. And we'll go to the Angel and check the Angel out. Alright, it looks good package in here, to be fair. Have a look at this. Looks good. It's alright. Steady 7.
Is he under 4 or is he
Not amazing, not 10. That's 7. And just like that, it's morning. Good night in that pub last night. We stayed there until closing, really. Sang on the karaoke with the young guns. And now we're up and about. And it's breakfast time. Some eggs and ham, mushrooms and tomatoes. So this farm is called Stanfrey Road Farm. And it's right on the outskirts of Clowne, the village where we biked into yesterday. And it's 24 quid a night. They do have a little food hut on site where they sell cooked farm stuff. So you could get like Angus Aberdeen burgers and stuff. You can get, you know, pulled pork burgers, anything. And they also have a farm shop that sells all meats and everything. So it's good. It's in a nice location, like you can see. And there's goats and horses and stuff. They put a little fire pit out in the middle, like a big fire pit. You can have a fire pit, your own fire pit if you want, but they put a big one out in the middle what you can use. So it's good, recommend it. Anyway, see you in the next one. Peace.